Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Single Parents Podcast, the show that is far from traditional. If you end up enjoying what you see and liking what you hear, consider subscribing to the podcast, sharing the podcast with a friend, and rating the podcast 5 stars on your favorite podcast hosting platforms. That way we can tell those algorithms out there that the show is legit, and it will pass it along to more people. All right, well, here's a little taste as to what you can expect on today's show.
Wow, why am I so deep right now?
You're
Jeez, what's going
deep because you're another year
on?
older. This is what happens when you age. Age
Yeah,
comes
no,
wisdom.
I'm literally 1 year older and just all of a
And
sudden all this
now,
wisdom is hitting me.
hey everybody! Guess what? We have an episode on a Saturday because it is somebody very special's birthday. Somebody you all know, somebody you all love, somebody you all think is the greatest person in the world. No, I'm not
Oh
talking
God.
about me. My birthday's in January. I'm talking about Jessica. Happy birthday to you. Happy
uh,
birthday
uh,
to
uh,
you. How does
uh.
it feel to be 25?
25? That'd be crazy if I was turning 25. You know what? Like,
Hmm.
funny story.
Okay.
I wanted to go cancel my gym membership, and the guy sitting at the front was like, "Wow, I really thought that you were closer to my age." And I'm like, "All right, like, how old are you, buddy? Let me know." And
Yeah.
he's like, "I'm 21." I'm like, "Oh, yikes. Like, I'm I'm about to be 29."
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like an older gal.
You're soon to be the cougar on the town, right?
Yeah, oh, for sure. I'm the MILF. That's the
All
vibe. I'm
right,
definitely the
we've
MILF in the
established
town.
that.
That's just like I
Mm-hmm.
think it's it's any female's like ultimate goal to just be a total MILF, right? I feel like that's a vibe
Yeah.
to be a MILF.
There was a whole song about that. It's not Spencer. It was Stacy? Is it Stacy's mom?
Oh
Stacy's
yeah.
mom has
Who's
got it
got it
going on.
going on?
Yeah, like that was like the MILF national anthem. Like that sets the
Yeah.
stage. Like everybody wants to be with a MILF. Every mom wants to be a MILF. It's just this is a MILF nation. This is a nation of MILFs.
Yeah. No, for sure. It's
And you're
just
the president. And you're the president of it.
No, I am, and I feel like I deserve that role. I feel like I
Yeah.
lead all of the women very well. I
Yeah.
give off very just actually, I don't know what kind of vibes I give off, TBH, you know? I'm here for a
Hmm.
good time, not a long time, you know?
I haven't heard anybody complain. I think you give off top tier A1 vibes in my opinion.
You think so? I think
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite scary, honestly.
See,
I'm
you
scary.
said that before, and maybe I just haven't seen that side of you before because I've never
Well,
gotten that inkling at all.
Well, the thing is like when I start talking,
Yeah.
you can definitely tell that I'm like cool and chill and I have good vibes.
Okay.
But if you see me from across the room, I totally have RBF.
Hmm.
And I feel like that's pretty intimidating for anybody to come up to me and talk to me if I
Okay.
have the RBF. But I will say to all the females watching, this new gym that I started at has like a women's only area.
Mm-hmm.
And while I was working out the other day, there was this girl, like, I don't know. So I really want to have like gal gym
Okay.
friends. You know, I want to have gym friends when I'm there and maybe we work out together. At least we have conversations. I don't want to just be there alone at all times. It'd be fun to have somewhat of a community.
Yeah.
So I had this girl, like, she kept looking at me and we kept making eye contact. And I'm like, ooh, is this girl like, maybe does she want to be my friend?
Oh,
Even
I
though I
thought
look
you
really
does
scary.
she want to like get your number, ask you out?
No, they always do.
I know.
They,
That's why I thought this story was
the,
going.
yeah, no, both the men and women for
Mm-hmm.
sure do
Mm-hmm.
that. But what I'm saying is I was like, oh, like she wants to be my friend, even though I totally had RBF. Like it
Okay.
was every time this girl looked at me, I, like it's not like I smiled or anything, like,
Yeah.
I still had the RBF, and it
Wow.
was so funny. The gals listening, I was in the locker room,
Hmm.
and they have free tampons.
Okay, of
And
course.
I
Nice.
grabbed, like, one of the free tampons, but apparently, I guess they're, like, not good quality, whatever, and that girl that was staring at me was walking past me as I'm, like, looking at this damn tampon and its weird freaking cardboard packaging, and she's like, "Oh, do you want a tampon?" I'm like, "Oh, this girl's the
Ah.
show trying to be my friend."
Oh,
So
yeah.
I think now I don't even know, like, this is just a total tangent. Does this even connect with what we were talking about before? I have no
I
idea,
don't even
but
remember. We're just vibing
I
tonight.
don't know. I'm just here. I'm whatever. I have a special juice next to me,
You
but
got the juice.
I was like, this girl for sure. This girl's gonna be my friend. Next time I see her at the gym, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, how are you?" It's going to be my vibe. She's gonna be my first female friend at the gym.
You didn't get the digits or the IG on the spot?
Is that weird? Cause wouldn't that be like I'm trying to hit on her, or is it not like that? Like how do you understand the boundaries of that?
That's a good question. That's tough. I just operate on the past experience of regret when it comes to that. Because actually recently, the last few weekends, I've gone, this is gonna be so random. I've gone to the gas station. There's one particular gas station in my town I'll go to. And this one particular gas station, last few weekends, there has been just a one beautiful woman after another. Like not just like, oh, she's cute. She's like, oh,
Ooh,
dang, 10 out of 10 right
a
there, baddie.
stunner.
And I'll think to myself, because it'll be like always times when I don't have my kids, I'll just be cruising around and need to get some gas to keep cruising. And I'll be thinking to myself, like, bro, just like go say hi, just shoot your shot, try. Because these are women who are like up there to where you're like, it might be worth the risk, might be worth the risk of
Right.
rejection. And then I won't. I'll chicken out and I'll be like, no. And then she'll drive away because she was getting gas. And I'll think, well, maybe if I ever see her again, never happens. And then now I'm just sitting with regret of like, well, you never know. She could have said yes, or she could have said no. And then, odds are like I'm not going to see her again. So who cares? So
Yeah,
that's
that's
just how
true.
I operate now. I mean, I talk the talk, but obviously I don't walk the walk. But I wish I had that boldness to be like, why not? It's not guaranteed I'm going to see this person again, but they're cool. And not even just like romantically, like they're cool, good vibes. Let me just at least try to form a connection and see because you never know. You
See,
never
but
know.
here's the thing is like, yes, you may never see that person ever again, but this is literally my new gym that I go to, and I'm for sure gonna run into this girl at
Yeah.
some point in time. So it's like, if the vibes are weird, then the vibes are weird. But
True, true. That's a good point. That's a good point.
maybe she already like knows who I am. Probably not. It's not like I'm famous or anything.
She's
But
like,
one day,
that's Jessica from the SPP. I need to
yeah,
go get her autograph.
yeah, right. No, that's for sure what she's thinking. I
Mm-hmm.
just know it.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day. I think if I see her at the gym again, I'll make a point to be like, "Okay, I need to get this girl's, like, phone number or
Yeah.
socials or something like that," and then I'll give you the update. I'll be like, "Oh my god, the
Yeah.
girl," because I actually no idea what the girl's name was or anything.
Okay.
No idea what her name was.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even introduce myself, but I said, "Hey, thanks for, trying to give me a tampon." I did say that.
For trying, so you didn't accept her tampon?
No, I didn't. I didn't because
Oh.
okay, here's the thing.
Uh-oh.
1, tampons are expensive,
Okay,
and
sure.
2, I didn't actually, like, need a tampon at
Yeah.
the time. I was like, "Oh my god, this is so embarrassing," but I was like, "Hey, these tampons are free. I might as well just grab one, put it in my purse for when I do need it one day."
Ah, I
That was
see,
me
I
just, like,
see.
being a cheap ass, just taking a free
That's
tampon
something I
for
would have
when I
done.
might need it one
Yeah,
day.
I get it, I get it. That makes sense.
So, no, I didn't take it, and I was like, "Oh, thanks for offering your tampon," and she's like, "Oh, yeah, have such a good evening." I'm like, "Well, thanks so
Aw.
much," and I walked out, and I didn't say
Aw.
anything else.
She went home and, like, wrote about you in her diary, I bet. Like, dear
Yeah,
diary, I
maybe
saw the most
we could
amazing girl.
become besties one day. Who knows?
Yeah,
She
that'd
could
be
be my
cool.
next gym bestie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know her name,
Dang.
no.
You will soon. Soon. Next,
Soon
as
enough.
soon as you get that update, I need to know, and then we'll do an update on the podcast about it for sure.
Yeah, when was that? I think that was yesterday. That was literally yesterday.
Yes, which by the time this episode comes out, will be like what, 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm sure there's gonna be an update by
Oh
then,
yeah, by
for
the
sure.
by the end of August, August. Oh my gosh, no, we're already in October. This is crazy.
August. Oh my
Oh my
be
gosh.
easy, okay?
Yikes. Wow. Well, just so you guys know, if you're watching the video version of this, especially, sorry to bury the lead a little bit, but we're vibing. So we're doing Jessica's special birthday extravaganza palooza, but
Yeah.
this is not the normal time of day we record, not even the normal day we record.
Yeah, no, we're
Just
just here.
to be super transparent, we were attempting to go live on TikTok today. But apparently when you go live on TikTok, you need to meet certain requirements to get certain TikTok live features that we don't have
Yeah.
access to yet. Maybe by the time this episode comes
Triggered.
out, we'll have gotten that, and then you'll see us live on TikTok doing our thing. But as of right now, didn't happen. So I was like, Jessica, let's hop on our podcast recording software. Let's just get our juice. Let's get the juice we planned on drinking on the TikTok live, and let's just vibe. Let's just hang out. Let's just celebrate all things you. So that's why my background's different. My lighting's bad. I'm on my couch in my PJ pants. We're just doing this thing. So
Yeah,
welcome to the
no.
party.
Yeah, no, we're having a good time, and I think my one request
Oh.
for did you just say, uh-oh?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you're gonna bring something heavy. I thought we were gonna get deep.
No.
Oh,
No, no,
okay.
no,
Never
no.
mind.
My one request for
Mhm.
my birthday release episode
Oh,
is
okay.
that we play that word association game
Oh,
again.
we could do that. Wait, which one though?
Because you
Played like 3.
Yeah, okay, but, like, you did it with your daughter, and then
I
you were like,
did.
"Oh, yeah, we were really, really good," and I'm
I
like,
did.
"Damn, like,
Okay.
man, I just suck."
No, I just think I don't know what we were on. We're just out of sync that day. But that was like
I don't
what,
know,
2 weeks ago.
yeah, maybe the juice is gonna help us, so I'm feeling like maybe we should try it again.
I'm drinking more juice than I did that day. I drank juice on that day, and I've definitely had more than that day.
My cousin said she thought it was so
Oh,
funny, so
okay.
yeah.
Shout out to your cousin. What's your cousin's name? Does she want us to say
Melanie.
that? Melanie? Matt, shout
Yeah,
out.
she don't care.
Shout out Melanie. Happy birthday to your
Yeah,
cousin. Are you out hanging out with her
happy
tonight?
birthday. Happy birthday to my cousin?
I'm talking to Melanie. Happy birthday, Melanie, to your cousin, which is you. Right?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, yes, okay, yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
"Wait, her
Yeah.
birthday's not till June."
Well, I'm talking to Melanie. This is between me and Melanie right now. Melanie,
Okay, go.
how's it going? I hope you're having a good week. I hope you're enjoying your cousin's birthday. If you're hanging out with her on her birthday, I don't know if you guys
She
are
will
doing.
be.
She will be. Okay, so you're hanging out
Yes,
with
for
your
sure, she will
cousin.
be.
You're probably having the best time. You're probably looking good. You're probably drinking something good. So
Mm.
cheers from me to you. Boom.
Woohoo! Wow, so fun. That was so kind of you to be
Aw,
inclusive towards her.
I had to. She's been a day one supporter, so we gotta
Yeah, no, she
shout
is.
out
She's
the
like our number one
homies.
fan.
We gotta shout out the homies.
Same with Barbie.
Obviously, Barbie. When we become the number one podcast in the nation, we pass Joe Rogan, Alex
Yeah.
Cooper, Theo
Right?
Vaughn, all these people. We're passing them up. The murder stories, all the stay at home mom
Oh my God,
podcasts listen to.
yes.
We're passing all them. Number one at the charts. We go to the podcast awards and we're standing up there with our trophy. The person we're shouting out first is going to be Barb.
Is there actually like a podcast awards?
There
Is
is.
there?
It's called
Really?
a. Is it a Webby? I think it's called a Webby.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but there really is. But it's kind of rigged because I looked into it before, and to just submit your podcast as like a nomination, like to at least submit it to be nominated, you have to pay like I think it was like $500 to submit your application. Yeah. So it's kind of a scam. So all those you see, if you see
Yeah.
it, they're paying. It's just all marketing, so that way they can post on
Right.
their Instagram like, "Hey, we're an award-winning podcast," but they paid $500 to get that nomination. It's kind of a scam.
Okay.
Anyways,
Yeah. Well, now we know that that's not going to be the vibe one day.
no.
Um. Anyway, can we play the game?
Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, let me get focused. I gotta get serious. I gotta lock in for this.
Yeah.
Well, it's just any word, right? It's just how
Yep.
this goes.
Yep.
Okay, I got my word.
Okay. I'm ready for mine too.
Okay,
You do the countdown.
3, 2, 1. Margarita.
Orange.
Okay. Okay, not too far off. Not too far off.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
I'm ready.
got mine.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Ice.
Tequila.
Okay, not too far. Not too far.
Okay. Okay.
You
I'm
said
ready. I'm
mar-
ready. I'm ready.
Okay, I definitely got mine. If you don't say
Okay. I
this,
have mine.
then something's wrong.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Wine.
Lime.
Oh,
Okay. We're almost there. We're almost there. Okay. You said ice. I said lime.
lime.
You said wine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I said lime. You said wine. Let's try and meet in the middle. Okay.
Oh, okay. I think I can do that.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Sangria.
Great.
Grape. Oh, okay, okay.
I mean, I could still do something that reminds me of a sangria
I don't even
and also grape.
what's in a sangria? There's like a lot of fruit.
Mm-hmm.
It is wine, right?
Yeah.
And grapes. Oh man, I don't know. What else?
Just do one of the fruits that
Yeah,
you
okay.
think would go
Okay.
in
I
a
could do that.
sangria.
I can do that.
I hope we say the same one.
I think I know what goes in a sangria. Okay. I know there's lime. Is there? Okay, let's try it. All right. 3, 2, 1. Pineapple.
Apple.
Oh, we were close. We both technically said the same word, just not the same. Okay. Okay. That wasn't as bad as I thought. Let's see. So we're going from pineapple to apple. Got it. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this.
Okay. I gotta think. I gotta think.
Oh, well, I mean, what I'm thinking about is easy because both of those things have something in common. Um, because they both come from the same thing. Yeah, come on. This is easy. This is first grade stuff. All right.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Tree.
Tree.
Yes. We did that faster than any of the other ones we've ever done.
Yeah. Wow. I'm actually shocked. I'm
Well,
proud of us.
we did really good. We narrowed it down to like a category quick.
Yeah. No, I honestly feel like we did better,
Mm-hmm.
much better than any of the other times,
Way
honestly.
better. Way better. We
I'm
did.
so proud
I'm very
of
proud
us.
of us. I think the more we keep doing these shows, the more we keep syncing up like a couple of gal pals on their periods. Syncing.
Gal pals? You're a gal pal on her period?
No, not no. I was just an example that tied back to your story. No. No. I'm definitely not a gal pal.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second.
No.
I'm confuzzled.
I hate nothing worse than being like friend zone like that, like being seen by like a girl but like as like one of her gal pals. Worst feeling ever, unless you're
Being a
just
gal pal?
yeah, like friend zoned basically.
I got it. I got it. I got the vibes.
Like there's nothing I hate more than the words I appreciate you Like when you're trying to flirt with the girl and so like, say something cute and you're like, hey man, or not hey man, you want to say hey man, like, hey, you look like really good today or something like that. And she says, aw, I appreciate you. I hate
Aw.
it. Hate it. It's a wrap. We're done.
I feel like it's so different, like, for guys versus girls because, like, when guys say something like that to a girl, they have some sort of reaction like that. But if a girl were to say something like that to a guy, I feel like the guy is always like, already ready. Like, they're ready to go. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
true.
think a guy would ever friend zone a girl, would they?
I have. Um, have I? Yeah, I have. I definitely have. I have
Oh,
before.
okay.
Just like girls that I like haven't like been physically attracted to, I've friend zoned them. But it's very rare. To your point though, it is very, very rare. Like I haven't done that. Maybe the example I'm thinking of was like high school days. So that's the last time I've done it. But I have like friend zone girls out of like being into them at first and then they do something or something happens that is like, okay, we'll be cool, we'll be friends, have the same friend group, but those feelings I had before, no, can't do. Oh, speaking of that, I have a question for you.
Okay, go. I'm ready.
All right, I'm gonna ask you this question and I want to get the answer from you in a semi lengthy fashion because I need to refill my drink while you're talking. So
Oh, okay. I could talk a
so
lot, so that ain't
elaborate.
no
So
problem.
elaborate on your answer.
Okay.
How do you feel about spinning the block? And for those who
What
don't
does that
know
mean?
okay, I was just gonna
I
say,
don't even know
for
what
those
that
who don't know
means.
what that means, aka Jessica, spinning the block is when you're talking to somebody, maybe you're dating them, maybe you just have a situationship. Basically, yeah, you have a thing, doesn't work out, period of time goes by, and then you're like, maybe I should circle back around, slide in her or his DMs, see what's going on. Even though you tried once before, obviously something happened, which is why you're not together.
Mhm.
But maybe a year or two has gone by and you're like, I don't know, maybe let me try. So when it comes to that, how do you feel about basically going back for seconds when it didn't work out the first time? Go.
Okay, I could definitely give a good lengthy response for this because I feel like this is definitely something that I've experienced more than once in my short lifetime. Um, I guess what I would say is that if you have tried once and it didn't work out, it's probably not going to work out a second time. And I feel like any time that I was seeing somebody and then I decided to stop seeing them, it's usually because I'm just not that interested or somebody else piqued my interest a little bit more um yeah, or something happened to make me less attracted to them. They said something, did something, whatever, to make me not do that anymore.
Okay.
And if I were to talk to them again a year, a couple months, whatever it may be, it always ends the same way where I'm like, oh, now I
Mm-hmm.
remember why I didn't like this guy, or
Mm-hmm.
oh, I remember why I'm not attracted to him, or I don't feel a connection because he's weird and awkward or whatever it may be. So, in my opinion, I think going back to the same person is a waste of time. And also, anytime that I've ever done that, true real life experience, anytime that I've started talking to somebody that I previously talked to a while ago, it's usually just because maybe I don't have any other good options or I'm just bored, maybe want a little bit of attention. And that's just honestly me being transparent.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like, our goals are being transparent and authentically ourselves. And that's truly just what has happened every single time. If I started talking to somebody again, it's because I'm just bored. I don't really have any other good options right now. This is somebody that's comfortable with me. I'll just do it because it's fun for a little bit until I
Mm.
find something better. That sounds awful. That sounds awful when I
I
say it
mean,
out loud,
it's real.
but it's true.
Mhm.
That's honestly what happens. And then you find somebody that you actually are truly interested in, and then you
Mm.
pursue them, and then nobody else matters, you know?
Right, right.
So
Hmm.
that's my opinion on it. How do you feel about it?
I see. I've been thinking about this because usually my stance on it is like, especially if she makes the decision to like end things, like, hey, not really feeling this, or especially, hey, there's somebody else that I'm like more into. Like, I think I want to like give that other person a shot because once you basically choose somebody else over me, I'm just like, okay, cool. You made your choice. Have fun with that. And then 9 times out of 10, it doesn't work out. And then they'll try to circle back on me. And I'm like, nope, sorry. Like you had your chance and you chose incorrectly, I guess, or whatever.
You made the
That's
wrong
how I
choice.
feel. That's at least how I feel. So that's usually how I am. But I don't know. I think it gets tough because, to your point, especially after there's like a year or so gap, then enough time's gone on, you kind of just got to get over what happened before. Then you kind of just, like you said, get bored, maybe get a little lonely, or maybe you're just like, you know what, maybe, and this is my ego. This is how it is for me. I have a little bit of like, well, I could prove to her why she should have picked me in the first place by
Oh my
now
god.
showing her what's up and being all this stuff. So like, I don't know, it's like a, hey, now I have something to prove you wrong the first time or to prove myself right. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I struggle because I want to stay firm and like then no, like you said, obviously it didn't work out for a reason. Obviously, you made the decision, or even I made the decision because of something. But also, to your point, usually when you do start talking to that person again, it's like, oh, like, wait, why didn't this work out before? Like, this seems fun. Like, we're having a good time talking. And then whatever happens or gets said or comes up, and then you're like, oh, now I remember, yeah, I can't do this again, type thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess I asked because I don't know if I should be so firm and be like, nope, we tried, didn't work. Especially she made that decision. You fumbled, so keep stepping. Or if that's like a little harsh and maybe, timing was wrong the first time, or, people change after time and grow and all those sort of, so sometimes people deserve second chances. So I don't know. I legit was just asking because I don't know what the right response to that is, I guess, is what I'm
I
saying.
think it's hard because sometimes like people have character traits, and sometimes there are circumstances where somebody could learn and grow and become better, but there also are core characteristics and traits that somebody has associated with themselves, and those things don't go away. And if you go back to them, you're going to be reminded of those things that are personality, characteristic traits, whatever, that are true to them, and those things are just not going away because it's who they are. And it's like,
True.
and also to give you a little pep talk, honestly, I'll give you a little pep talk.
I'll take it.
If somebody doesn't choose you the first time and you feel like you have to prove yourself to them and you have to move mountains and you have to do the most and you have to be on your best behavior, then they're just not worth it. Like, they're
Mm,
not worth it because the right person is going to want you for who you are, your authentic self with all of your characteristics, traits, and they're going to want you the first time.
mm,
They're not going to look for better options because they know that you're the best. When you find somebody that you're not interested in still shopping the market or whatever, like, no, this is what I want. This is my favorite one. This is the person that I choose. And obviously, like, I'm talking like I'm a relationship expert. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. But I'm just saying that in a relationship or when you're dating someone, seeing someone in a situationship, if you want to pursue them long term, especially us as single parents, I would
Yeah.
think that most of us, I mean, not all, I've definitely met single parents that don't give a freak about doing something long term. But
Yep.
for most of us, I would think that the goal is for something long term. If you're looking for something long term with someone, you really don't want to have to put on a front to, like, you're always gonna have to be on your best behavior, and then they're not even gonna like you
Mm,
for who you truly are because you're never being your true self, and relationships, situationships, whatever, can be tough, and they do take compromise sometimes, but they you shouldn't have to feel like you're changing your whole self and feeling like you have to move all these crazy mountains in order to please this person, because obviously, there are gonna be minor things that you can always improve on, and you want somebody to push you to be better, but it's not gonna be a situation where you literally have to change your entire self for someone. If you do not match together like a puzzle piece, then it's just not gonna work out. Sometimes there are some fidgeting that has to
mhm,
happen to make you guys align,
yeah.
but if there's no way to make you guys actually align as puzzle pieces, then it's just not going to work out. You're just not a match. You just don't fit together. And that's my pep talk. Thank you.
Dang, that was good. That was I feel like I just went to therapy right now. That was
Oh my God. Should I just become a
good. You
therapist?
should. Why aren't you one already? You should have.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Honestly, I think the juice is helping. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I feel like when I have juice, I'm like deep in my feels. So I'm like, oh,
Oh.
I need to inspire someone.
You inspired me. No, that's like seriously like really, really, really. So like I guess follow-up question is you would never get back with somebody who didn't choose you the first time, or is that not right?
Well, the thing is, I mean, now, no. Especially after having my son, like, and I mean, not like he's only 2.5.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's been that long, but it's been long enough. Ever since having my son, I have felt that when somebody isn't for me, I drop them. They are literally dead to me,
Okay.
and I don't want anything to do with them. But before that, when I was a little bit maybe more immature or naive or
Mhm.
whatever, when I had more freedom, or like maybe my future plans weren't like fully aligned, or what I wanted, or whatever it may be, um at that time, I for sure, if I was seeing somebody for a couple months and then all of a sudden we just like kind of disconnected and stopped talking, and they tried to slide into my DMs 6 months later, I'd be like, yeah, you could take me out. Yeah, we could hang out, but that hasn't happened in
Hmm.
years.
Okay.
It was really me having my son that brought so much clarity and maturity for every decision that I make, because before it would happen. Now it doesn't. If I don't want someone and I
Mm,
don't think they're a good fit for me, or they're not a good fit for my son, you're you're never going to be around again. And if you
sure.
keep contacting me, you will be blocked.
Dang, way to drop the hammer. That's good though.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
Like, if if it's not meant to be, then it's not meant to be, babe. It's just not gonna
Yeah.
happen. But if
Right.
something is meant to be,
Right.
it will be, you know?
No, I appreciate that because I think I've always, I guess, struggled with feeling the need to almost be like the person I thought I needed to be in a relationship rather than just showing up and being fully myself and being like, hey, like, this is me. If you like this the first time, cool, then I guess that means you're my person. I'd be like, well, let me find someone who I think I like, figure out who she likes, and become that person. And
Mhm.
I did that for years. I haven't done that so much like recently now that I'm a little bit older and kind of just whatever about it. But like that was my life for a long, long time. And it was very exhausting and it was a lot because you put it perfectly. You're basically walking on eggshells making sure that you remain that person that you think they want and not truly being yourself. And then when you do try to be yourself, then sometimes you're like, I don't know, shamed for it or
Yeah.
it's like pointed out,
Issues arise.
issues arise, and then it's just not healthy, obviously, because she's not getting the true me, and I'm not getting to like actually relax and just be with somebody. And so like I really had to put that into practice the in the last few years or so, and just be like, hey, like I'm just gonna be cool with being me, posting what I want to do, like even with this podcast, like posting like clips of the podcast on my own personal Instagram or Facebook. And like if before I'd be like, well, I wonder if like girls see this, if they're thinking this is weird and cringe and all this stuff. But I'm like, now I'm like, who cares? Like, this is what I love doing. This is what I'm passionate about. And anybody who is supposed to be with me is going to think this is fun and cool and passionate about it too. But because I haven't like found that person, I just have to be content with the fact that it just means I just haven't found that person yet. And that's okay. And not feel tempted to spin the block and try to like force that puzzle piece like you mentioned before with people from my past just for the sake of doing something. So anyways, I appreciate you getting deep. That was good.
Yeah. No, I think about honestly, not even just in relationships, but in almost every aspect of my life. I always ask my hello? Hello?
Yeah,
I
sure.
always
Okay, here we go.
ask myself words.
Mhm.
Hello? It's the juice.
Of
Anyway,
course. We love the
I
juice.
always ask myself this same question, and it relates to almost every situation, every scenario,
Mhm.
relationships, jobs, hobbies, family, whatever. I think about, can I live my life like this? Could I live the rest of my life like this? Could I live the rest of my life doing this job and feeling happy?
Mhm.
Can I live the rest of my life with this person arguing all the time and being happy? Could I live the rest of my life struggling financially and be happy?
Mhm.
Could I do this hobby that brings me happiness, but there's a lot of drama in it?
Mhm.
And could it make me happy for the rest of my life? Um, I don't know, just so many things. Could I just have one kid and genuinely be happy for the rest of my life?
Mhm.
Could I live my whole life like this? And that's how I base a lot of my decisions on. Could I truly live the rest of my life like this?
Wow.
And that's how that's how I literally move forward with everything. It's like, no, I don't just want one kid, so I'm going to try and pursue to find somebody who wants more children. Or, oh, this relationship isn't working out. We argue all the time and whatever. Can I live my life like this? No, it's time to move on. Or, wow, this doesn't really feel like a good environment with this hobby anymore. I need to steer my attention elsewhere
Mhm.
so I could have a better future, whatever. Like, I just think about it in every aspect of my life. And that's always the question that I ask myself
Mhm.
because, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, everybody has different goals, but
Right.
I want to live a life that brings me a lot of happiness and I feel fulfilled, like I accomplished a lot and I set a good future and legacy for my children, grandchildren, all that stuff. And wow, why am I so deep right now? Jeez,
You're
what's going
deep because you're another year
on?
older. This is what happens when you age. Age
Yeah,
comes
no,
wisdom.
I'm literally 1 year older and just all of
And
a sudden all this
now
wisdom is hitting me.
you're like a deep philosopher. This is amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I actually that's exactly what I sound like. All right, you take it away. You
No,
could start talking about something.
I like this. This is good. Like I was just thinking we're gonna record and get drunk and sloppy, but we're getting real. This is amazing. This is deep
Yeah,
stuff. We need to
I
publish
don't know
this.
what's going on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. We could talk about something else now.
Well, I
Um,
want to keep talking about you because it's your birthday. So I have a
okay.
few would you rather questions that I'm going to
Oh,
throw at you.
okay. Slay, let's go.
Just to
I'm ready.
just to keep knowing you a little bit better.
Okay, are these messy or what? What's the vibe?
No, they're not super messy, but we can get messier the more we go, if you'd like.
I'm down for whatever. Let's
Okay.
go.
First question is, would you rather only be able to watch movies you've already seen, movies, TV shows, whatever. Only be able to watch things you've already seen before. So never be able to watch anything new. You can only watch stuff you've already seen before for the rest of your life. Or would you rather only be able to watch new stuff that comes out, but never be able to go back and watch something you've already seen before?
See, the thing is that when you watch the same thing over and over again, it creates a sense of comfort, and then you
Uh-huh.
notice new things about it each and every time.
True.
And there's new ways to look at something depending on what type of movie you're watching.
Yeah.
Um, I'm thinking about like if you were watching something new every single time, there's always that sense of excitement, unpredictability,
Hmm.
and I'm thinking of it. I mean, I studied child development and all those things, so I'm thinking
True.
about it from that point of view, and I think about how that can affect somebody's emotions day to day.
Wow.
Um, because like in some Jesus, am I a philosopher?
This is what this is deep. Like I've asked this question to a lot of people whenever I play this game, and I've never had anybody get this deep before. I'm loving this right now.
Wait, literally what's going on? Okay. So I'm thinking about like wait,
Oh
I've never
wow.
taken a philosophy class ever in my life, but I think about child psychology.
Okay.
I'm thinking about how you can get sense of excitement and unpredictability in other situations in your life, but
Yeah.
having the comfortability of knowing what's going to happen and whatever in a movie. Um creates security, whereas like something else, watching new movies, new shows, whatever, all the time creates more to like unpredictability, anxiety, not knowing what to expect next. So those are more like not good emotions, whereas
Okay.
something that you're comfortable with brings you better emotions. So I'm going to go with the answer of watching the same things over and over again.
Wow. Interesting. Wow. That was a deep, deep answer. That was
I know.
juicy.
I know. What the heck's what's going on with me?
Okay, all right. Well, let's see if you're able to turn this into a deep answer. Would
Okay,
you
okay.
rather? You brought up being messy, so I thought of a messy question. So,
Okay, let's go.
all right. So, would you rather choose to have sex with your ideal hottest guy? Just think of the hottest guy you ever seen, that
Okay.
guy, but the sex is horrible, like worst sex of all time, or you got to be with well it's just no I let the drinks flow. You got to be with like a uggo, like a 0 out of 10, not attractive of all. Think of like the least attractive guy you've ever seen, but the sex is 10 out of 10, fire, rocks your world. What's your choice?
Okay. I can most definitely make this deep. Okay.
Well, okay, go for it, let's hear it.
If you like someone physically attracted, if you like their personality,
Yeah,
it could make your sex life better because you have more deep feelings for them. So it could be if you just hooked up with this person, this hot guy one
yeah,
time, and it wasn't very good. Over time, if you get to know him and you like his personality and you like whatever and you fall in love, then like the sex is going to be better because you feel better and you feel more connected
yeah.
with that person. But then I think about the uggos side
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
how there's like plastic surgery. You could help him with haircuts, going to the gym and clothing and things like that. Um, I don't know. How are these guys' personalities? Like, I feel like that are they both just like subpar?
Yeah, they're the exact same personality, to keep it simple, on the same plane. They're both
Mm.
meh. They're both meh. They're not horrible people. They're not douchebags, but they're not. you know, they're not me. They're just kind of okay.
Yeah.
So they're
Okay.
just equal playing field. It's the only big difference is one, you bring this guy into a bar and all the girls are like, "Oh my gosh, Jessica, he's so hot." And the other guy, you bring him into a bar and they're like, "Oh, um, is he rich or what's going on here?" That's the distinction.
Yeah, I think that sex is something that is coachable and you could tell somebody what you like, what you don't like, you know how to spice things up. You could I
Yeah.
mean if it's just somebody that they don't have experience with or whatever, I think that sex is something that can be coachable, especially as you grow to learn somebody more, you're more comfortable in whatever. So, my answer is going to be the hot guy with an
Okay.
average personality and the
Hmm.
sex isn't good because I know that that will change.
Oh, you're confident that you could change it, huh?
Oh, I know I could change it for sure. Yeah,
Wow. I think
there's
that
no
just says
questions.
says something about you that you're just so
What does
confident in
that
yourself,
mean?
which is good, which is good. No, I think that's good. It's good to have
No,
that confidence about yourself.
I just feel like you can bring out the best in somebody's personality,
Okay.
and also, like, you just feel more deeply emotionally connected with someone, and that in
Mm,
itself makes the sex better,
okay.
and that on top of just telling somebody what you like and don't like, I
True.
think
That's
that would
true.
already improve it.
So speaking of love and
Okay.
relationships, your options are: would you rather
Mhm.
find the love of your life and you're with
'Kay.
this person, unconditional love, romance is there, just, it's just the best marriage of all time. But financially, you're always going to struggle. You're always going to
I already
be.
know the answer.
Yeah, so you already know the question. Okay. So what's
I
the
already know the
opposite?
answer.
Just think of the opposite of that. You have all the money in the world, but you don't have true love. So what's your answer to that?
My the first one.
Oh, wow.
I would not go with a rich man that can give me everything but true love. Why would I do that? That's so unfair.
Nice.
I mean, I guess like everybody has their own definition of what fulfilling is to them.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, obviously if you could buy me a Lamborghini, sick. But like,
Yeah, right, right, right.
I just want to be rich in love.
Wow.
Because there are so many ways and so many resources in the world that not everybody
Mhm.
maybe looks into. But if you struggle financially, there are just things that you can do. There are things that you can do for yourself to help you financially. I just know myself
Mhm.
and how driven I am. If I'm
Okay.
struggling financially, what I can do to help myself and my family. And I would hope that my future husband would do the same thing.
Sure.
But I mean, the goal for me, even ever since I was little, was to have a family and just be truly, deeply in love with someone. I don't want to be with someone who doesn't give a shit about me. Like, what? That's just so unfulfilling for me. Like, they say money can't buy you happiness. Like,
Mhm.
okay,
Mhm.
yes, money can buy you a lot of things and it could definitely help with your happiness. But I mean, you want to find a guy that truly just like loves you and
Sure.
I mean, maybe not provides everything financially, but like if they just like love you and they love you exactly how you need, like that's just
Mhm.
the ultimate goal, the ultimate win, and the dream in my
Wow.
eyes. And I mean, a lot of people don't think that, but you know,
It's true, and that's refreshing hearing that as like a man because like you'll see, TikToks or like those have you seen those YouTube like pop the balloon challenge shows where you have an opportunity.
no.
You haven't seen these? You haven't seen these? Oh wow, I'm surprised.
No.
These are viral. So basically what happens is that they'll line up a row of women and they'll each be holding a balloon and like a little needle.
Oh, and a guy walks
And
out?
a guy walks out, yes. And then
Okay.
like some like just go off of physical appearance.
Yes.
So they
Yeah,
see
yeah,
him,
yeah,
then
yeah.
they pop the
I do know
balloon.
what you're talking about.
And then some like he'll like the host will be like, "Hey, so like what do you do for work?" and get into like
Mhm.
money. And then when
Yes.
he's like, "Oh, I maybe have a job that doesn't pay a lot of money, a lot of the balloons start popping.
Yes.
And so, like, as a man, that's refreshing because, and I know not all women are like this, but we talk a lot about like stereotypes, like on our show and stuff like
Mhm.
that. But there's a lot of
Yeah.
like stereotypes of like, hey, like, if you want like a high value woman, you need to like be making a lot of money and you need to be pressured to do this. And so like I'll be honest,
Yeah.
like there's times like me, like a single dad who's, I have a house, I put a roof over my kids' head and pay my bills and we have money to go get ice cream and go to the movies, but can I buy
Yeah.
a Lamborghini? Can I buy a, $1 million house? Can I go to Disneyland twice a year? Like no, like so like I feel guilt because there'll be times where I'll get in my head and be like, well, maybe I shouldn't pursue like a relationship or a relationship with a certain type of girl because when I show up to her and be like, hey, like just so you know, like if you look at my bank account, there's not that many zeros in the
Yeah.
number in there. And then you hear like, well, then people will say like, well, then you just shouldn't be dating unless you have X amount of zeros in your bank account. But anyways, it's refreshing to hear from somebody who, I mean, sounds like to you like that doesn't really matter. So let me just ask you this, like follow-up question. Like so you met a guy, he's a great guy, all the vibes are there, but he just
Mhm.
tells you like he's not a bum, he's not, lazy. He's just like, hey, like the life I have. Maybe he is like a single dad, just getting by, providing for his kids, but stuff's expensive. And he's like, hey, just so you know, this is what my finances look like, and it's not the most eloquent or fancy or high end. You're saying like you'd be like, whatever.
Yeah. I would just be like, "It's not that big of a deal. Let's grow a legacy together."
Ooh, there's the clip. That's a good clip right there. Wow.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
how I feel. Is like, let's just grow a legacy together because it's not like
Hmm.
I'm in this crazy position where I'm just so far superior from you
Right.
because I still struggle and
Yeah.
it's not like I'm doing amazing for myself. I still struggle with all those things. So, how
Mm.
about we both figure it out together and we build a legacy and a family together and our
Wow.
future, and maybe we decide to start a business together and like
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just thinking like there's a way for us to do it together. It doesn't solely have to fall on top of you and it doesn't have to solely fall on top of me,
Oh.
but it's a way to
Mm.
do it together. It'd be one thing. See, I just like the thing is, I don't know, maybe a little bit of a hot take or a controversial topic.
Ooh. Okay. Here we go.
If I'm a girl that has absolutely nothing to offer except for maybe like a big fake fucking pair of tits,
Yeah.
I don't deserve a man that's making millions and millions and millions of dollars. I'm sorry, but like if all you have to offer is like no college degree and some big tits,
Yeah.
I don't know if you really truly deserve a guy like that. Like and maybe, I don't know, it's just like to each their own. Maybe a guy does want that. Like maybe this crazy millionaire is like, yeah, I just want some blonde bitch with blue eyes and big
True.
tits and she could be
True.
dumb and I don't care. She's just arm candy anyway. If that's the life that you want, I support you from afar. Um, but for me, I just feel like, I don't know, you need to have so much to offer to each other, you know? I don't know. Weird, hot
No,
takes,
I don't think
psychology,
that's
whatever,
I don't think
deep.
that's weird. I think that kind of goes back to my response to the second would you rather I gave you about like just the hotness factor because I'm sure there is like a lot of like same thing like with societal pressures on men. It's like have all this money before you pursue a woman of high value. There's this pressure of women to like look a certain way and have a BBL and big boobs
Yeah,
and lip fillers and all this stuff. But to your point, I agree. Like if somebody's like batty Instagram model, Love Island looking type contestant, but that's all she has. And she can't really like hold a conversation, or she can't like, I'll make a joke and she's like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Or she has like no dreams or ambitions beyond like really anything. Then that that's not really gonna get the ball rolling. As to somebody who's like, again, maybe average looking, whatever, but can sit down and on the couch and we can have good conversation and laugh and joke and hang out and talk about business and ambitions and dreams and all these things. Like, I would take that so much over the 10 out of 10 who has like nothing else going on. But like, I know for a lot of people, I guess it's just shallow, right? Like, the shallow woman is just like, how much money do you have? And the shallow guy is like, how much did you spend on your breast implants? And
Yeah,
then
I
can
don't
can
know.
I see them? I don't know, but
Yeah,
like,
right. I don't know. There's different versions to everything, and
right.
I'm rewinding a little bit because
Okay.
this is actually something that's been on my For You page
Ooh.
for, like, the
Okay.
past week. I
Mhm.
mean, it's, like, kind of related, but not really
Okay.
because we're in this day and age where, like, so many people do plastic surgery, they get
Yeah.
fillers, they have needles in their face and whatever. It's just so common, it's like the new thing, everybody does it, and
Mhm.
all that I'm seeing on my For You page is these girls being like, me being 30 years old and never having Botox or lip
Oh, yeah.
fillers or a BBL or breast implants or a lift or lipo, whatever it may be. It's like me being 30 and not having any of those things. And it's that SpongeBob sound that it's like, I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Oh,
I'm
I've
ugly
seen
and
that.
I'm proud.
Yes.
And, like, that's just everything that's, like, popping
Yeah.
up on my For You page, and I'm like, "You know what? It actually is so common for everybody to just, like, I think, like, everybody that you see is most likely just not their natural selves.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
pretty much everybody. Like, there's some sort of thing that everybody's done, even if it's something as small as, like, having lash extensions or, like, fake
Mhm.
nails.
Right.
Like, nobody is truly authentically themselves, and social media is fake.
That's why you just got to be like Jessica and just keep it real, keep it deep, keep it
Yeah.
philosophical.
Yeah, right. I, like, literally turned into a philosopher tonight. I don't even know how in the heck that
I
happened.
loved it. I didn't know uh drinking juice Jessica gets so deep like this. I don't think we've ever drank this much juice before, so I get to see this deep side of you.
Yeah, I know. It's, like, fun, like, each, like it's a new journey each time.
Oh, it's well, do you have
It really is.
anything else deep you've been thinking as we like close out your birth? I'm
Mm.
sorry, like I said, I thought we were gonna be a lot more sloppy than this, but we're getting more real. So for your birthday
Yeah, what
episode,
the heck?
it's your birthday, it's your platform. What's the
Mm.
deepest thought you've been contemplating? What have you been meditating on? What's an epiphany you've had recently? Like, give us your deep thought as you head into another year of life. What do you got for us?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Goals for myself is to always I mean, people can also make these same goals for themselves, but my
Mhm.
goals are to keep striving and being the best version of myself. Um, but also trying my best to not be perfect at all times. And I'll give you an example, just like a
Oh, yes,
quick
please. Yeah.
example, right quick. I always strive to be perfect, no errors. I want everything to go as smooth as possible. But when you have so many juggling parts, there is always something that is bound to slip through the cracks
Okay.
and um, not go as planned. And my
Okay.
example is, was it yesterday? Yes, it literally was yesterday morning. I woke up early, took a shower, mopped the motherfucking floors.
Nice.
Literally, why did I do that in the morning? I don't know, the floors needed to be mopped.
Sure.
Made breakfast, did my
Hmm.
hair, did my makeup, make sure I look good for work, pulled out
Okay.
Grayson's outfit for the day, had him eat breakfast, packed my lunch, make sure that the ice pack was in there, even packed myself a nice crispy Diet Coke.
Of course.
Pack up the car, have snacks packed for Grayson even after I pick him up from daycare at the end of the day, drive to daycare because daycare is on the way to work, start unpacking the car, and I'm like, oh, fuck me. I forgot his damn backpack with the water bottle in it.
Oops. Uh-oh.
And I'm like, I literally mopped the goddamn floors and forgot the water bottle. How
Mm-hmm.
in the heck did that happen? So, anyway, that's just my little tangent is that when you're working on so many things and there are lots of moving parts, there's always something that has got to give. So right now, since I started at a new gym, I'm going more often. I'm making sure
Okay.
that I'm staying active. Grayson could actually go to the gym with me. Um, so I'm just like working on a lot of different things. I don't know. Did that even answer the question?
Yeah,
Just always
1,000%. Yeah, that's good.
strive to be the best version of yourself, but
Mm-hmm.
you can't be perfect all the time and something has got to give at some point. So while you're focusing on 10 things, there might be one thing that slips through the cracks and that
Yep.
is okay.
Yeah. Nope. There. I think that's wise beyond your years. Yeah. No, I think that's really good. Thank you for sharing that.
Yay! Come on, single parents empowering each other.
That's what we're all about, even on your
Yay!
birthday. Do you want me to sing you happy
Yep, good
birthday?
vibes. Okay, if you want
Mm-mm-mm.
to, I will gladly accept and listen.
Okay, here we go. Everybody who's listening to this, join me as we sing out Jessica happy birthday. 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jessica Marie Michelle Samantha Duretti. Happy birthday to you.
Yay!
Did I get your middle name right?
No,
Anne.
no,
No,
it's not
Jessica
basic.
Anne. Oh, okay. What is it? Are you
No,
gonna tell us?
sure, it's Niket.
I would not have gotten that. I'm glad you told me. I would have been
That's
here all
that's
night trying to
Barbie.
figure that
That's Barbie Jean's last name because my parents are divorced. That
Ah,
was her
yeah,
maiden name, but
yeah,
now
sure.
it's my mother's last name. So her last name is my middle name, Jessica Niket Duretti.
Okay. I like that. I like that. Nice.
Yee!
Niket. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Well, my birthday's in January, and in January, when we do my birthday episode, you can learn my middle name.
Oh, okay. Yay! I can't wait.
A little something to look forward to. Mine's not that
Ooh,
cool. Mine's pretty basic. Actually, one of my friends last weekend guessed it first try. Like, that's how basic it is. I was like, how did you know
Michael.
that? And you just did it too.
Wait, really? Stop
Well,
your lying.
so much for waiting for January. No, that's really it. I'm not even joking. Well, so much for that tease. That's that is so funny. Wow. Oh, all right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Jessica's birthday bonus palooza. Hope you all
Woo!
are doing well. I hope you all, if your birthday's in October, hope you all are partying hard. And I guess we'll
Yeah.
see you in a few days on Wednesday for whatever episode we
Woohoo!
have coming out in a few days.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yep.
peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings.